People always told me, "You're so strong. You're always smiling." What they didn't know was this. My smile was not happiness, it was protection. I smiled so no one would ask questions. I smiled so no one would look too closely. I smiled because if I stopped, everything inside me would fall apart. This is the story of how I learned to hide my pain behind a smile that almost destroyed me. I learned very early that crying made people uncomfortable. So I stopped. When things hurt, I stayed quiet. When life felt heavy, I smiled. At school, teachers said I was easy. At home, people said I was mature. In friendships, I was the listener, the helper, the strong one. No one asked if I was okay, and I never corrected them, because being strong felt safer than being honest. As I grew older, the expectations grew with me. Be patient, be understanding, don't complain. So I learned to swallow my feelings. Anger, sadness, fear. I laughed at jokes that hurt me. I agreed when I wanted to say no. I apologized even when I wasn't wrong. Inside, I was tired, but outside, I was smiling, always smiling. Then life became harder. Relationships failed. People I loved disappointed me. Some left without explanation. Every goodbye took a piece of me, but I never showed it. When someone asked, "How are you?" I answered, "I'm fine." Even when I wasn't sleeping. Even when my chest felt heavy. Even when I cried silently at night. My smile became a mask I forgot how to remove. One day, I realized something terrifying. I didn't know how I felt anymore. I only knew how to perform happiness. I smiled at work. I smiled with friends. I smiled in family gatherings. Then I went home and sat in silence. No energy, no tears, just emptiness. That's when I understood. I wasn't strong. I was exhausted. The breaking point didn't come with drama. It came quietly. One evening, I sat alone and thought, if I disappear, would anyone notice? That question scared me, not because I wanted to disappear, but because I didn't know the answer. That night, I didn't smile. I cried for the first time in years. Real crying, messy, honest. And something inside me finally breathed. Healing didn't happen overnight. Some days I still wanted to hide. But I started doing small things. I said, "I'm not okay," when I wasn't. I stopped explaining my pain to people who refused to understand. I learned that being honest would lose some people, and that was okay, because the ones who stayed saw me. Slowly, my smile changed. It wasn't forced anymore. It wasn't automatic. Sometimes I didn't smile at all, and that was okay too. I learned that strength is not smiling through pain. Strength is allowing yourself to feel it, to rest, to say no, to ask for help. Today, I still smile, but not to hide, not to protect others. I smile because I survived my own silence. And when I don't smile, I don't feel guilty anymore, because I finally understand this truth. You don't owe the world your happiness. You owe yourself your honesty. If you're watching this and you smile every day so no one will ask questions, please hear this. You are allowed to stop smiling. You are allowed to feel tired. You are allowed to be human. And you don't have to hide your pain to be loved. If this story touched your heart, please like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want more calm, emotional, real-life stories like this, subscribe to this channel and stay with us. You are not alone here.